with Madonna at the mansion on the hill. Wake up with our gorgeous Queen Madonna. Good morning to you.
Welcome to Mornings with Madonna on a happy Monday. Thank you for coming, Joe. It's another Meetup Monday.
Well, thank you, Madonna. Good morning. Good morning, Clifton.
Grandma, why do you always make such a big deal about Joe coming up here?
Oh, Cliffy Pooh, he's our favorite. He does these Mornings with Madonna. And today we are going to talk about a fantastic gift that we brought for Joe. Joe, I put it right there in front of you. You can open it right now.
In here?
Yes, it's right there.
Oh my, this is a wonderful Christmas stocking. It's not Christmas, but if you say it's a gift for me.
Grandma, he always gets the good presents.
Well, it's cold. Have I been a bad boy? Because they say you put coal in the stocking for people who have been naughty.
No, Joe. It's just an example so that people can understand how ubiquitous coal was back in the turn of the century. When this house was built, they used 40 tons of coal a year to heat the house. They ran their boiler 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Coal was everywhere. So if you got coal in your stocking, basically that was saying you were nothing special. When you were growing up, were you ever around coal, Joe?
Only once. By the time I was born, the country had moved on to other sources of energy like oil. But I remember my grandmother, she lived in Binghamton, New York, which was part of the anthracite coal region of the country. And until the early 1960s, she had a coal furnace. And I can remember coal being delivered to my grandma's house and how she would be shoveling it. And then in the 1960s, my dad and my uncle paid to have the furnace converted to oil. But for the most part, coal had moved away from heating homes, heating or being used as an energy source for consumers, and was more industrial to fire our big power plants.
Your grandma had to shovel coal?
Oh yeah.
Where did she shovel it from?
Well, there was a chute. The truck would come up the drive, and there would be a chute where the coal could slide down into the basement, and she had a bunker with wooden walls that held the coal in place. And then when she was ready to fire her furnace, she would shovel some shovel loads into the furnace, just like you would see people do it in factories or the firemen on a steam locomotive.
I have another piece in front of you. Can you figure out what that is? I'll give you a hint. You've already talked about it.
Could this be involved with the thermostat system?
No, that's the trim that goes around the coal chute.
Oh my. Well, this is amazing that even for the coal chute, there's some nice detail work.
Isn't that unusual?
Well, as you have taught me, back in the day when this house was built, materials were expensive, labor was cheap, so craftsmen probably went right ahead and put those nice grooves in there to make it more decorative.
Made a little detail. Clifton, you haven't paid one bit of attention. Are you being grouchy?
Grandma, I don't think there's anything at all interesting about coal.
Oh, well, as Joe knows, coal fueled the steam age. The entire Industrial Revolution was built on the fuel of coal.
Yes, when you think about it, coal was used to heat a house like the ones the Carpenters lived in, provided their hot water. The coal-fired the large furnaces for our power plants, which provided electricity for the city. Coal was used in steam locomotives for many, many decades.
Trains!
The trains that united America. But as time has gone on, economies change, technologies advance, coal was somewhat dirty. And in burning coal, there was a lot of soot put into the air. And not only was that bad from an air pollution perspective, but also like dust falling over the city, it put soot on many, many buildings. And people were amazed when coal was phased out from heating homes and buildings in the city, and those houses and buildings got clean, how clean they looked. They forgot how clean they were because they were so accustomed to the dingy grime of the coal soot.
We have paneling in the basement of the carriage house that we've never cleaned, and it's black with soot to this day. Joe, thanks for helping. Cliffy, you were no help at all. So Joe, go in my purse, get $1 and treat yourself.
Oh, well, thank you, Madonna.
And thank you all for watching. Please press like and share this with somebody else.
Thank you.
We will see you tomorrow on Mornings with Madonna.
Mornings with Madonna is 300 days. Will be 300 ways to see 300 Clifton.